The Last Message from Tomorrow, Episode 2, The Choice. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard my own voice, a voice from 10 years in the future, warning me, begging me. The next morning, I sat at my desk and I looked at the email again. The offer from Helix Technologies was still there. A job, a new life, a better salary. Everything I had ever wanted. But one sentence kept repeating in my mind. Do not accept it. I had two choices. Ignore the message and accept the opportunity, or believe a voice recording from the future and walk away from the biggest opportunity of my life. But there was one thing I knew. I needed answers. At 10 a.m., I arrived at the Helix Technologies building. The building was enormous. Glass walls, modern design, people walking in and out like it was any normal company. It seemed like a dream from far away, Nothing about it looked dangerous. Nothing about it looked like a place that could destroy someone's life. I entered the lobby. A receptionist looked at me, then immediately smiled.
Are you Alex Carter?
Yes,
Mr. Haley's waiting for you.
I stopped. I never told him my name. I walked toward the elevator, and for the first time, I wondered if Helix had been expecting me. The elevator opened on the 12th floor. The hallway was completely silent. No employees, no conversations, just empty offices and white walls. A man was waiting for me at the end of the hallway. He looked around 50 years old, calm, serious. His name was Daniel Hale, and he said,
Alex Carter.
Do we know each other? Daniel looked at me for a moment, then he answered,
Not yet.
He invited me into his office. Daniel sat across from me. He didn't open a laptop, he didn't ask about my experience. He just looked at me, and then he said,
You received a message, didn't you?
My heart stopped. I'm sorry, how do you know that? Daniel stayed quiet. Then he walked to a cabinet behind his desk. He opened it. Inside was an old phone. But wait, that is my phone. The same model. The same damage on the screen. And then he said,
Because you weren't the first person to receive one.
I stared at the phone. I'm sorry, what is Helix? I said. Daniel sat down again.
Helix Studios. Helix studies information.
Information?
Yes. Messages, data, memories.
He paused. And then I said, Time? Daniel explained everything. 10 years from now, Helix would create a machine capable of sending small amounts of information into the past. Not objects, not people. Only information. A voice recording, a message, a warning. And the person who helped create it was me. And then I said, questioning, Me? Daniel nodded, and he said,
You became one of our best engineers.
I couldn't believe it. And then I said, Then why would I send myself a message telling me to stay away? Daniel looked at the floor.
Because future you made a mistake.
Daniel explained that Helix was never the problem. The technology was not evil. The company was not dangerous. The problem was me. Future Alex became obsessed with changing the past. Every mistake, every regret, every bad decision. He wanted to fix everything. But the more he tried, the more he lost. His friends disappeared from his life. His family stopped recognizing him. He spent 10 years chasing a perfect future and forgot how to live. And then Daniel said,
He didn't send that message because he hated Helix.
at that exact moment, my phone vibrated. A new voice message appeared. Same sender, my number. But this time, there was no warning. I pressed play. Alex, if you're hearing this, then you found the truth. I know you're angry. I know you think I ruined your future. But I didn't send this message to save the world. I sent it to save you. Don't spend your life trying to fix everything. Some things are not broken. Some things are just waited to be created. That evening, I returned home. I sat at my desk, the same desk where I found the message. The Helix offer was still open, waiting. I looked at it for a long time, then I deleted it. For the first time in years, I wasn't choosing the easiest path. I was choosing my own path. I placed the old phone inside a drawer and closed it. And finally, I thought it was over. But before I walked away, the phone turned on. One final notification. A new message. The sender is unknown number. Date October 17th, 2046. I opened it. There was only one sentence. Good choice. Some messages are sent to change the future. Others are sent to remind us that we still have one.